This short tutorial is to provide information on properly formatting and then submitting a Texas ACSM abstract. If you're watching this video, you've probably already been to the Texas ACSM website, but that's where we'll start. We're going to click up here at the annual meeting. And as you scroll down, you will see information over here on the right on the case study and clinical teaching abstracts, and over here on the left, the research abstracts. I will focus mostly on the research abstracts since that's what the majority of the submissions entail. So do take a look at the list of common mistakes. I think that will be very helpful before you start. And the first thing that you'll need to do is to click the Research Abstract Guidelines link. This document has information on submitting the abstract as well as information that should be included or those that should not be included in the abstract. Please note that the abstract should not exceed 1 page. As you scroll down, you can look at all of the different dates, so please be aware of that. This video is made for the 2025 meeting, so be aware that if you're watching this in 2026 or 27, that those due dates will be different. So just make sure that you click the current guidelines to show you that. But otherwise, submitting and formatting will be the same otherwise. So you can then click on the Digital Commons link. This will take you to the website where you will submit the abstract. But before we do that, let's get the abstract ready. So I'm going to go back to the Texas ACSM page. And then what I want to do is I want to pull up the research abstract template. When you click on that template, you will get a Word document that will open up. It looks like this. We just simply need to follow the directions that are on these templates in red. So it may be that you're going to type your abstract into the template, and that's perfectly fine. For example, if you're going to start the title, just highlight the title and type in your title. Make sure that it is first letter uppercase, so it should not be all capped, it should not be all lowercase, etc. If you're going to paste in your abstract, some of you may already have your abstract ready and written on another document, then you can copy and paste as well. But if you do, you just need to make sure that you are pasting to the document itself. So if you're going to be pasting where you're keeping the source formatting, that's going to change the font. So you want to keep that text, and that'll keep it on there. Remember, what we're doing is we're deleting anything in red. We are not changing any of the font sizes or spacings. They all need to be the same. Authors note that they are all uppercased, starting with first and then last name, middle initial, if appropriate. Those ampersand will separate the last 2 authors. Again, it may be that you are copying and pasting, perfectly fine, no problem, but you just have to make sure that you're pasting to the source, okay? Keeping that text. And then you're just deleting anything in red. You're going to provide the laboratory information, your school information. Again, you can just copy and paste, or you can just type it right in. Either way, no problem. Okay. For the category, you need to select one of these, whatever they may be. So whichever one you are, select it, and then you can just delete the others. Easy enough. And then find the mentor name. Now remember, you're doing last name, first name, along with the email address. And we're not hyperlinking that email. And in my case, it might be and then I'm going to put my email in the parentheses. Again, do not hyperlink that email. Okay. So if you create that space or enter after that, it'll hyperlink. So just right-click it and then undo that hyperlink. Okay, so for the abstract, please note, very important, okay, make sure that we maintain the font sizes, the headings, and so forth. Notice that the section headings are uppercased and bolded. Okay. There are no indentations, no new paragraphs or anything like that. We are not allowed to use tables or figures as the website doesn't support that. So we have to maintain as such. And notice that there are no spaces between the abstract heading and the abstract itself. Okay. So if you are taking your abstract and pasting it in there, or you're writing in there, either way, you just need to make sure that you maintain all of those formatting options. Okay. So once you paste your abstract in there, just to make sure that all the formatting is the same. When I pasted mine in there, I noticed I lost some of my formatting. So I just need to go back in. So for example, I need to highlight my section headings, and those will be bolded since I lost those boldings. There we go. Okay, so after that, we're going to erase the red. Again, they should not be any longer than one page. If it goes past one page, again, we're not allowed to change spacings and such. If you do, then those spacings will have to be put back in. If it goes over one page, then you'll have to cut down the abstract. Okay. You can contact me for any questions. Just throw me an email there, no problem. Again, make sure everything in red is deleted. Now, you are allowed to present this abstract at Texas ACSM as well as the National ACSM. However, it should not be presented at any other conference. Okay? So only the National ACSM is where it's allowed to be presented. And then also, we are assuming that everything has been approved by the IRB. So if you're submitting an abstract and you're not sure if your study has been approved by the IRB, you need to go back and talk to your advisor to find out. And then it is also advisable to have all of your co-authors proofread the abstract before you submit. It is very advisable to have your mentor proofread the abstract before you submit. So once the abstract is complete, be sure to save it somewhere on your computer because you will be uploading it into the website. You will upload it in a document format, a Word document format. So do not save it as a PDF or other file. And then after everything has been proofread, you might want to look over it one more time just to make sure that the format is the same. When you go to the websites, you will see that there's an example on there. So you can pull up that example, and that example should look just like what we did here. So notice the titling, the author notations, notice the mentor, the link, it has not been hyperlinked, and then notice the abstract itself with the bolded headings, all capped headings, no spacing in between, and there's no indentations or new paragraphs. Now be sure to view the accompanying video that shows you how to submit the abstract on the IJS website.